Most people in Florida associate shark attacks with the beach. Everybody thinks sharks live in the water, right? Not in Florida. We have land sharks. Land sharks are real estate attorneys, county commissioners, mayors, sheriffs, basically corrupt politicians. This is the story of Walden Lake and how their HOA lost their golf course, lost their clubhouse. Let's take a look. These people came, they bought in Walden Lake on a golf course community. Some people paid big money to live on the golf course. Then you can see the houses over here behind me. These people wanted to live at the clubhouse because they were told it was going to have swimming pools. It was going to have all this great things. But then they got bit by the land sharks. Now, this is what happens when you put too much trust in your local government, when you put too much trust in your HOA. The HOA failed in Walden Lake. I don't know all the details about it or what have you, but what happened in Walden Lake, which is in Plant City, Florida, they've lost their golf course. The golf course got purchased by the land sharks, the big developers. These people have fought to try to get their clubhouse back, to try to get their golf course back. But you know what's going to happen to their golf course? It's going to be redeveloped. All of these people, they thought they were going to live this awesome, great place on a beautiful golf course where they could just watch their neighbors knock their window out with golf balls and, drive through and just have that peace and tranquility that comes with a golf course. Nah. This is what happens when you don't have a say in your government. How did this happen? In 1927, the Plant City mayor would get selected by the Board of Commissioners. And I guess people didn't like that. And then in 1931, the electorates were able to vote on their mayor of Plant City. For 64 years, Plant City residents got to vote on their mayor. In 1995, they had a referendum, and, we no longer get to vote on the mayor in Plant City. It's selected by the Board of Commissioners. That's right. The land sharks get to pick the shark that is in charge of Plant City's government. And, what you see here looks like unopened wild land, right? Was a golf course. Plant City's mayor, Plant City's city manager, Bill McDaniel, they are chomping at the bit to turn this golf course into Section 8 apartments, retail shops, anything they can think of. Right behind what was going to be a golf course community. These people were told, come out to Walden Lake, build in Walden Lake. This isn't exclusive to Walden Lake. This isn't an exclusive problem in Plant City. This is a problem in Florida. A lot of golf courses the HOA can't maintain. So when they can't maintain it, developers can come in, steal that land from the people who paid their HOA fees, which were quite expensive, by the way. And if you don't pay your HOA fees, they come after you. But if you do pay your HOA fees, your golf course could end up looking like this. And this is a shame. This is taxation without representation. Their HOA, they still have to pay their dues. They lost their golf course, but they still have to pay their dues to have this. Look at this. Could you imagine? You come to Florida, okay? You move to Florida and you think, wow, I want a golf course community. And now look, they're gonna build apartments here. But mark my words, they're not gonna worry about that little fella. That little fella right there is a gopher tortoise. When Plant City decides, hey, we're gonna develop the golf course at Walden Lake, the gopher tortoise is gonna get bulldozed right over. Not gonna move them, they're gonna fill them right in and dump concrete on them. This is what happened. Look at this is the old part of their Clubhouse Drive right here in Walden Lake. It's all gone. We'll go take a look at the racquetball courts. Remember, when you move to Florida, there's a good chance the land sharks are going to screw you too. If you're moving into one of these cookie cutter subdivisions in Florida, you better read the fine print. Let's go check out this free candy. These people are screwed. Look, you're going to move to Florida on a golf course community. This is what you're going to see when you move in to a golf course community. So once you pay that big money, you pay them impact fees, and you pay the county commissioners, and you keep paying your HOA fees, Well, it can all be stolen from you in the state of Florida. Never forget that, okay? Never forget that they can steal your HOA fees and your property that the HOA pays for to replace it with crap like this because it's not taken care of, so kids do stupid stuff. I'm sure a lot of you know about I-4's eyesore, that big building out there on the south side of I-4. Well, this is Plant City's eyesore. It's right here in Walden Lake. It looks just like Chernobyl. Here's the ruins of the old clubhouse. Here is the houses along the golf course back behind me. Nobody talks about it. It's never on the news. Nobody wants to point out that the developers have screwed these people and are going to screw them again when they build apartments here, when they were told that, hey, you will have an HOA and a golf course and all that. All of this will be houses soon. It'll be apartment housings. It'll be multi-use development. And the residents are very upset. They tried, they petitioned the cities, they had SaveWaldenLake.com or .org or whatever it was. And of course, what happened? Money talks in Florida and BS walks. So when you come down to Florida and you move into one of these ritzy communities, remember, it's gonna look like this one way or another, okay? HOAs only last 30 years in Florida. It'll fail that way too. And then after the 30 years, everybody in the HOA, all the houses have to vote 100% and unanimously to get the HOA back up and running. That's why Veterans Village in Pasco County looks the way it does. But just to prove to you guys that I'm not in some abandoned place, look at how nice the houses are right here. These people thought they were gonna live in a beautiful HOA and have their dream house. And instead, it's been stolen away from them and replaced with this. I'm Matt the Welder. God bless America. FJB, and I fucking miss David Dudley.